All right, guys, so I'm going to do a voiceover for Kyden's game versus Grinell we had on Friday. It's the first game of the season. I did do some quick edits and some highlights, so I'll be selecting just a few clips for you, not all of Kyden, but just of all the plays. But this you can see right here, Kyden's played an H-back, and I believe it's the second play of the game. What a snag, gets upfield. Makes a great play. Kyden again, now he's on defense. We did have a turnover on downs. As you can see, this play is probably a teaching moment for Kyden. He didn't give his head up. He was trying to blow through the line, but wasn't paying attention where the ball was. So use that clip to learn from, and we get better. So we did have another series where we punted, and they're back on offense yet again. Nice team sack here on the screen. They read it well. We had the screen covered, and then go ahead and got the sack. I think there was also a holding play on this. You're going to see down below. I think it's, 3rd and 25. Kyden lined up his middle linebacker, showing blitz. Ball on the ground. And nice wrap up. I got Ollie barking in the background. We're doing this in one clip. I'm trying to anyway. All right, so Kyden lined up at H-back on the offense. Goes up, high points the ball. What a catch. They were ready for it, though. They had 3 guys swarming him, but still a great catch. The linebacker looked like he tried to jump it there. Kyden came down with it with the size. We ended up punting, so we're now back on defense. Kyden, number 22, lined up as linebacker. Pay attention to this is Kale Williams, our running back. Watch this kid. Ball gets tipped. Kale snags it. And if there's anybody on the team we want to have the ball in their hands, it's either Kale Williams or Julian. You're going to hear Julian's name a lot in this game, but really we started off slow. They scored on us right away, and this turnover was absolutely huge. You can see Kyden lined up as H-back. Same kid who just got the interception, gets the handoff, weaves in and out of traffic, scores a touchdown. We go up 7. Not up 7, but we're tied 7-7 at this point. So back on defense, Kyden lined up as linebacker. You can see right here. We crash, ball comes out. We all thought we had a chance here. Kyden, if you just noticed, number 75 landed on top of him. 75 is 265 pounds according to their depth chart. So, yeah, I'm sure that one didn't feel good for the guy. Kyden drops back in coverage. He peeks at the wide receiver. Watch his hands. Boom. He knows it. He knows that if he would have looked a little bit sooner, he would have been in a great place for either a pick or at least a knockdown, but didn't get his head turned around in time. So here's a punt for Kyden. Lines up, picks his target, says, "You're not going to be in the play." Pushes him out of the way. And here's Julian trying to get through 6 defenders on his own. That kid is an absolute stud. You're going to see him make quite a few plays in this game. Starting right now. Wide open. Touchdown, Julian. First touchdown for him of the day. Puts us up 14-7. All right, back on some defensive ball. Kyden lined up as middle linebacker. You can see he's starting to creep up just a little bit right here. Nice solo tackle. Wraps up, plays to the whistle. Kid goes for a couple yards, but still, great read on Kyden. Strant coming over, letting him know. Did a good job. All right, we're back on offense. That slot guy is Julian. Nice recover by Cleveland. Julian blows by the defense. Makes a great catch. Touchdown number 2 for Julian. We go up 21-7. All right, back on defense. Here we go. Kyden lined up in the middle linebacker position. And this is where you're going to see some homer refs. That ball gets stripped right there. MJ recovers said stripped ball, and yet they're going to say he was down, and they're going to retain possession, although video evidence does prove MJ with the strip, tackle, and fumble recovery. But, hey, nonetheless, we stay on defense. It's all right. But but not the next play, but the play after that is this play right here. And here's something, here's why we play to the whistle. Running back breaks a small arm tackle. That's Higgins, our outside linebacker. And does he touch the ground? I don't know. You be the judge. The refs let it play on. Our boys did not hear a whistle, but stopped playing anyway. And the kid goes and runs her in for a touchdown. So it is 14-21. And back on offense, Kyden lined up in the halfback position. Kyden gets hands on his guy. Cale Williams, big gain for us, first down. Cale's a great running back for us. The kid never stops moving his feet. It takes a gang usually to tackle him. Keep an eye out here. This is Trevor. Trevor was our quarterback last year. Gets absolutely mauled on the play, high points the ball, comes down with it for his first touchdown of the game. Absolute monster grab. Man, Trevor was a stud on this play. We didn't think he caught it in the stands until afterwards. So it's 28-14, still the first half, right before the end of the half. These guys have the ball on offense. Cale bites up from safety and gets burned. I mean, the boys are, at this point, the boys are smoked. 9 out of the 11 starters are playing both ways almost the entire game. The guys are super tired. And this is quarter number 3. We're in the second half. This is the second play, and we're only up by a touchdown. Again, right through the middle, breaks an arm tackle. We get a block on Trevor, and the kid's off to the races. So right off the bat, they get another touchdown, and they tie us 28-28. Do want to show some love to George. He didn't have as big of a game as the other wide receivers, but still a great player at 6'3", top 5 basketball players in the state of Iowa for the freshman class. The kid's an absolute unit of an athlete, but that was a great play by him. Kyden, the motion man there at H-back, puts a hat on this kid, and Cale again moving the feet, gets a first down on a second and short. Great block by Kyden, great run by Cale. All right, we got a 2nd and 10 here. Kyden checking his playbook, motion's over. Seals his guy off, and Kyden says, "I ain't done with you yet, bud." I'm telling you, if you want to win a game, if you want to win a starting position on offense, and then gives him a high five for good measure. If you want to win a starting position on offense, you stay on your guy you're assigned to, and you blow him out of the play. Take him out completely. Great job by Kyden. Oh, the slow-mo here. Oh, man, I missed it. If you guys weren't paying attention, here's the flag they threw on this play. They threw it for offsides. Not quite sure anybody on our team was offsides. No one jumped for a false start, so kind of a weird play. Julian got a great touchdown called back on him, so it's 3rd and long here. Kyden in motion as the H-back. It's going to be a quick out to Trevor. And just an effort play on Trevor's part to go ahead and get the first down anyway. So back on a new set of downs, 1st and 10. Kyden lined up at H-back again. Hand off to Cale. Now, it's not a great moment for Kyden, but as you can see, 71, the guy he just sealed off, another 260-pound kid on the chart. I just want to make note, Kyden got him out of the play there. Next play we got, there comes Julian with the great hands on a contested catch. Gets tackled on the 3-yard line. Julian might be the fastest kid in our team. He's a great athlete. Here's a play I really want you to focus. Cleveland's playing QB for us for the first time this year, and also George at the top right of the screen. Cleveland's going to step up in this pocket and take an absolute lick by two defenders, but still delivers the pass on time, on target to George for another touchdown. Wow, this actually puts us the lead. We did miss the bobble the snap on the extra point, so we're only up 6 here. 3rd quarter with 2 minutes left to go. If you got I'm sorry, I didn't give you a heads up on that, but if you're weak stomach, hopefully you looked away in time. Their quarterback decided to go ahead and Ralph right on the field, so backup QB is in. They did have momentum. You can see it's 3rd and short here. Kyden dropped back in coverage, but Stranton and the guys just absolute pressure on the kid and take him down for a loss of 5 or 6 yards there. Put him in a 4th down situation. So they did punt. We did punt back to them. You can see 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Here's Kyden on an absolute effort play. Running back jumps outside, Kyden runs him down, solo tackle for a short gain, but these kids are smoked. I think that actually might have been Kyden's last play before he got taken out. You can see hands on his knees. All right, we had a possession where we ran some clock. They got the ball back with 2 minutes left, with only up by 6. Watch Trevor here on this play. Reads the QB's eyes, high points the ball for the interception. Trevor Eglin with the pick when we needed it. We were only up 6 with 1:51 left. So I would say this might have just sealed the game for us. We ran some clock. It's 3rd and 12 with 1:38. They used their timeouts. And Cleveland yet again throws a dime right over the defenders, right to the wide receiver for the game-sealing touchdown. So you can see we are now up 40-28. This is what we call victory formation in the game. Kids are out there. Kyden's right next to the QB. He's going to go ahead and take a knee. We're going to call this one a game, 40-28. Oh, I got a little highlight of some sportsmanship here. I'm not sure Kyden knew how to dab this kid up, or maybe they're in a bad position, so he just went for the hug. Here it is. Dab. Nope. Okay. Well, all right. Good game, sport.